everyone, and welcome back to Extra Lap Podcast. Today, I think we're pretty much joined by basically everyone. We got Drew Griffith, Jojo Jordan, Danny Simmons, and Patrick Kuhn. Uh, I mean, how are we all doing, boys?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Feeling good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta say, Drew broke the 2 mile record, Jojo broke 4, Danny broke the 5K record, and Patrick broke 14. So, boys, the scene is kind of set, I feel like, for this Arcadia. So, like, how's everyone feeling?
Excited.
Yeah, of course, dude. It's gonna be insanely fast this year.
Yeah, I'm ready to race, and especially beside these guys, this feels loaded, so
Yeah, same here. It's gonna be incredible just being a part of the race. So I'm really just looking forward to seeing, how good everyone runs.
Yeah. Everyone but Drew, I believe, here's ran like Arcadia last year. So, what was the experience like for all of you for that?
Intense, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's no other meet like it. Like there's no way to describe the atmosphere that Arcadia brings for like just the 2 mile, and everyone is there to run fast, and the crowd knows it. I think it just brings everyone to such fast times.
Yeah. I went out last year, I think it was like 31 seconds, and I was in second to last. So it is a crazy atmosphere because I think there was like 33 kids in the elite heat last year. So it was just a ton of kids and they pack it. And then I moved up throughout the race, but to be honest with you, it didn't even feel like I was in the same race as Danny and the other guys that were running 830s because they were just there's so many elite guys out there. And I don't know, I feel like you can get caught up in that crowd a little bit because it's just so intense.
Yeah, you guys were talking about it before, but like the championship heat this year is just like absolutely loaded. Like 9 flat to get into the championship race. So, I mean, it's like this is a early time to ask it, but is there like a time expectation or just go out there and see what everyone has?
I mean, I don't have a time goal. I think the goal is just to compete for me. I bet. I mean, everyone probably wants to go under 830 or something like that. But I think if everyone's just together, it's gonna be insanely fast.
Yeah. How's everyone's season going though? I know like JoJo and Daniel, you guys opened up at the Pine Invitational. So how was that? Quick times at altitude. So
That was fun. That was a good race. Good weekend. Yeah.
It was good. Like, I think how many guys broke 410? It was like 6 guys in one race.
yeah.
Yeah.
3,000
It was
feet.
pretty amazing.
Like only, it's tough to get better competition anywhere else.
Do y'all feel the 3,000 feet, or does it feel pretty close to sea level?
It's pretty similar to sea level.
There's not
Not
much.
much of a difference.
Yeah, especially when you live at like 45 coming down. I bet if you came up, you'd feel it, but yeah, for us, not really.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. It's just like exciting. Patrick, you opened up too, right? Like doing the 32?
Yeah, I did. I opened up at FSU relays and I ran okay. I got second, but I still PR'd. Riley Smith has an incredible kick. He closed, I think, 58 for the last 400, and I closed 61, and he just destroyed me that last 200. So it was good. I ran 10 seconds faster than I did last year at that race. So hopefully that'll translate well to Arcadia because I think Arcadia is a much faster atmosphere, especially because I won't be leading like at all during the race. So I think that'll be definitely an advantage coming into that. So it gives me confidence, but like losing is never obviously fun. But it was a good opener outdoors.
Is Riley gonna be there?
No, fortunately, no.
Dude, that was insane. I saw that and I was like, oh my.
I know that, like, I don't know how it does it because I thought if I would have went out a little faster, maybe wouldn't have as good as a kick. But he still just closed incredibly well.
Yeah.
Bro,
Insane.
Drew, how's the training been?
it's been pretty good. I haven't really opened up this season yet, so I've got a little dual meet on Wednesday. So I guess that's my opener, and then I'm flying out to Arcadia the next day and running the 32. So I guess the 32 is actually the real opener for the season. But Yeah, I can't really complain about training. It's been a pretty solid past couple weeks. So, yeah, I'm ready to race again though. So that's for sure.
Yeah, what is it all for like? I mean, obviously you guys have all stepped onto like national races and just races that are extremely quick, but what is this one like? I mean, knowing it's just gonna be that quick. I mean, well, you know, well, that's like a weird question to ask, but we'll start with you, Patrick.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat the question? I thought you were asking Drew that. I kind of tuned it out for a second.
Now, what's it like going into a race that's like just I don't know, as talented as it would be like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little daunting, I think, going from like a local meet or a meet when you maybe have, you're competing against one or two other guys, like in the state of Florida, and it's probably going to be me and Riley Smith and a bunch of Bell and Jesuit kids as well. So, it's definitely tough knowing that there's like 15 guys on a good day that could probably beat you in a race. So that is a little daunting, but I think it also makes it, more of a challenge. And there's definitely less pressure on you and it's more pressure on the race as a whole to see how well it can run. So I think that kind of brings some of the pressure off of it. And I can really just focus on how many of these really good guys can I beat and compete with and really just see like how good am I against the top guys in the nation. So I kind of see it as a challenge and really just an opportunity to see how good you stack, like how good I stack up against the rest of my class.
Mhm. And what about you, Danny?
I see it. It's like so interesting because there, based off experience last year, there's like three lines of guys, all completely full. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 34 or 36 dudes in our heat. It's just like chicken nuggets. We got a blast. Like we got to get
Crazy.
out. It's just like a little freaky
Mhm.
because one bad step and you could end up being piled in or fall really far back. But it being a 3,200 meter, it's like, well, okay, I might be a little ways back, but I don't know. It's interesting because I don't think there's any room for like freaking out because of how long the race is. You can always move up smooth enough. But I think it's such a great opportunity for everybody to just, perform as best they can and the energy's perfect. Everybody wants to run fast, so the mentality's there and it's quite the unique opportunity and race that we have before us. So
Yeah. What about you, Jojo?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting. It's probably going to be the deepest field ever assembled, and to be able to toe the line with these guys and go for something big is really really exciting. And like Danny said, if you get spit out the back in the first lap, I mean, you got 7 to go. There will always be guys with you. Like there's once it breaks away, like there'll probably be like a couple of packs, but I mean it's gonna be so incredibly fast that you just latch on to anyone who's in front of you and you just get dragged to a fast time. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. And Drew, lastly, you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just super cool that like the best guys in the nation all just come to this one singular meet, and it's just an absolute blast. I mean, I haven't been there, but I've been waiting for this meet for probably the past 2 years since my sophomore year. So I'm just super excited to get out there and whatever happens, happens. But I know it's going to be a great race with a bunch of great guys. So you kind of just look at it as an opportunity to succeed, and everyone else around you is definitely going to succeed. So it's just going to be a super fun race.
Yeah. I gotta give a little shout out on the podcast to Danny Simmons for running at Reggie Lewis, the best track ever created. You know, he ran 13:38. That's got to be a converted on New Balance to like 12:30 or something.
Yeah, it didn't even look like it had banks on it.
Bro, the banks are so weird. It's
uh,
like a camel hump
they
where it
were.
goes like this. Bro, how's Reggie compared to New Balance, like track wise?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. I love the New Balance track so much. I don't know though. The Reggie like with it being the 5K, it was like I don't know how you would compare it to like because you're not moving super fast to where like your momentum really is affected a whole ton by banks, but then again, like the last mile is always faster. So I don't know. It was definitely a super interesting race I've never experienced before because those laps were starting to get harder and harder every time, you speed up. So I don't know. It was really fun though. So I love the track. It's bouncy and soft, but
Mhm.
I prefer a harder track for more like recoil. So I don't know. It's a good balance, I'd say.
Yeah. And when are you guys all like flying out? How does the travel work for a race like that? It's a better question.
I guess I'll
I'm
start.
actually
All right, so
oh go
you can
for
go
it. Go
ahead.
for it. Okay, I'll go first. I'm driving tomorrow morning, all the way.
What?
So, yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm
oh, sorry, you
uh,
go too.
all right. Yeah, I'm flying out on Thursday, and yeah, just try to get there like 2 days before so I can hit 2 runs before the race.
About you, Patrick?
I'm heading out Wednesday, so I'll get there Wednesday at like 7 p.m. It's nice on the way out because you get there and it's like there's still a couple hours left in the day and you're not getting there at 1 or 2 a.m. But the worst part is flying back after the race. I'll probably have a really early flight Sunday morning and I'll get back like midnight because of the time change. But heading out Wednesday.
Yeah, I fly out. I get there Thursday morning. So again, two runs before. Probably find a track to do some 200s on or something like that, and get ready for the race.
Yeah. Well, boys, I asked the guys and girls who are watching this podcast for some questions and they blew it up. First question of the day, Jojo, they just asked, why are you so fast?
I don't know. My training has changed a lot this year. I think it's definitely gone to another level after I switched coaches. So I think probably this year that's the main reason that I've excelled early in this track season.
Mhm. Bro, Jojo, I gotta say, you've done so many interviews, bro. The whole like, I don't know, is this even a different room or is this the same room?
This is the same room. There was like um there was one guy that I'm really good friends with, and yeah, I mean he just posted so much about it.
Yeah.
It was like one guy.
Yeah. What's like for all of you once you get there, what's like the pre-race and pre like just the few days leading up look for you all? We'll start with Drew. We'll start with Drew.
All right.
Small guy.
So like Thursday or like 2 days before I race, I like to do like a little tempo and just kind of something faster because I've noticed I don't race as well if I'm like super fresh and have been doing like easy runs and strides for the past couple days. So I try to keep it a little bit quicker, like 2 days out, and then the day before just easy run and hit some strides before the race.
Yeah. We'll go to you, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm similar to Drew. Like 2 days before race, I'll usually do some light intervals. It could be like 300s or even like a couple Ks or 400s or something like that. And I think even before Foot Locker, we had a workout at the same day. And I think I remember seeing him at the UCSD track. But
Yeah.
other than that, just a whole lot of napping and like just conserving my energy, not doing a whole lot. Which is kind of unfortunate because I get to travel to so many cool places. I've been in like New York City and Philadelphia and San Diego, and I never really get to explore them all that well because I'm getting ready for the race. And by the time the race is over, it's time to head on home.
Yeah. What about you, Danny?
Um, Arcadia is gonna be funny because I also am racing on Friday with my team in the 4 by mile. So I think tomorrow is when I'm doing more tune-up stuff for the race on Saturday. And then after that, it's just, kind of like intermediate runs where I'm running like a harder pace, but not like draining a ton of energy. And then Wednesday, we just do like we call it follow coach, where we just chill, kind of follow him. He'll ride his bike, and we just hit a nice route from like 4 to 6 miles, and then do like some little like practice starts where we do like measured efforts from like 1 to 7, where 1 is easy and 7 is like max out. So it's pretty chill.
Yeah. And lastly, you, Jojo.
Yeah, I normally do mine like if I race Saturday, I'll do my last like workout on Wednesday. Take it pretty easy Thursday, and then Friday before the race I normally have 150s, probably like 5 or 6, and day of the race it's pretty late at Arcadia. I think we race at like 9 p.m. So probably bring my Switch. I'll be playing Fortnite in my room.
Bro, no way. Always, bro. Every single time, you're always in that Fortnite grind.
Dude, I did last year I forgot to bring it and I was like so bored for like the 8 hours leading up to the race, and I was this time I'm bringing my Switch. I'm gonna take a nap,
Bro.
just chill.
The pre-race is Fortnite is crazy. Yo, do anyone else of you like play Fortnite or?
Oh, OG Fortnite season, I was grinding, and then also Chapter 5 season 1, I kept playing for a long time, but then it kind of just fell off, and other games replaced it.
Bro, what?
Yeah, I wouldn't play by myself. I just play with my teammates, and yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't play like if other people are on, I'll play.
I play a little bit, but honestly, I'm terrible. Like I'm so bad, and the only reason I'll play is just play with other people and like talk to them. I'm probably the worst video game player you've ever met. I'm terrible.
Danny, I know you're a professional Fortnite player. Like, on the side, like that's what you're doing.
Dude, I don't have any gaming consoles. The only games I have are on my phone. So
Mhm.
I don't play games.
Yeah. Bro, I gotta say, these questions that I get are always so great because like some of the stuff that they ask are just like the most out of pocket. And one of them, the question of the day is stop time or go back in time.
Like have
Kind
the
of a big
ability to.
question.
Like, yeah, you can either stop time and like pause it for everything but you, or like go back in time.
Definitely go
So
back in time. I don't know what you would be doing if you stop time. Like
Yeah.
stop
make
time
a
for how
sandwich,
long?
bro.
Definitely go
Stop
back in
time, make
time,
a
but
sandwich. It's fine.
And that's wait, bro, wait, Danny, did you just say like make a sandwich?
Yeah, bro. Me, I live like 20 minutes from my school, so I actually have like a super time built block schedule. So like being able to stop time would be so clutch for me.
Make me a sandwich. What sandwich are you making?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I was just thinking like a peanut butter and honey sandwich, just pre-run like food, you know.
Yeah. What are all you like eating pre-run?
Nothing specific, honestly.
Or just gunning it?
I mean, like I'm not like on a normal day, just a sandwich probably, but I don't have anything like I have to eat this or I'm gonna have a terrible day or terrible run.
Yeah. Bro, Drew, can you bring us through like the run design? Loki.
Oh, the room design. Yeah, I mean,
room
I just
tour.
got
Yeah, wait, what's
yeah.
the room tour looking like?
It's actually not too dirty right now, but I got my bibs. Wait, if I can flip my camera. I got all my bibs up here since like uh that first one was my freshman year. I went to the state meet as an alternate. So that's kind of where it started, and then yeah, I got them the whole way across the wall, and then some shoes there, and yeah.
God, are those all New Balances?
Yeah, those
Insane.
are all New Balance,
Bro,
but
that New Balance NIL deal. What is
and
going
then
on?
and then I got a Lego set over there that I'm building currently, but
What is it?
yeah. It's the lunar module. So I got it like a while ago for Christmas. I just haven't like built it yet, so working on it a little.
The grind. Always the grind with the Legos. Bro, my pre-race, I mean, I'm not running nearly as fast as you, but every single night before I race, always repping Legos. Every single night
Really?
race. Always. I respect the grind right there. I respect it.
Yeah.
You
Legos
like build
Legos are
them or you
fun, but
like
they're
Bro.
Patrick, you
oh, I was gonna ask like what do you do with them? Do you build them or you like just like play with them or what? Like what's going on?
Nah, I'm like a big Lego car guy, so I'll build a bunch of little Lego cars that are like this big, and then I'll just display them.
Oh, okay.
I keep to the grind. Always,
Show us the collection real quick.
bro. I don't have any in this room, but nah, the collection is getting a little steep, and Legos are getting a little too pricey for every big race. So I might
yeah,
have to.
Legos are pricey.
Yeah.
All right. So like the scene set, you guys are about to race. Are you guys of you like listen to music or have a song you guys are going to? No one really?
I mean, like currently, I've been listening to like "Walking" by Denzel Curry. I listened to that before nationals, and that song's pretty fire as a pre-meet song. So
What about you, Danny?
I mean, I have like a playlist before the race that I listen to, just like kind of believing songs, stuff that makes you believe, you know. So I don't. There's not really any like specific songs, but I feel like one that is pretty tough is like Seven Nation Army. That one gets me pretty hyped. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys are like on a long car ride, right? You guys are all going to Florida. Shout out Patrick. But you guys
I
are
guess
on
I'm
a
not in the
long
car
car
right
ride.
then.
No, all right, all right. We'll have you guys all go to like oh shoot.
Canada.
Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll just go Canada. Who's getting ox? Like who you guys getting an ox to out of you?
I think Drew should get it.
all right,
He's put
I'll,
on some pretty good songs. I think he can get it.
Bro. All right. Drew, what are you playing? What's the go-to?
uh, I don't know. I listen to a lot of Travis Scott stuff, like I don't know, Utopia and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's been my music taste is kind of versatile, so I really like just anything that's like kind of popular right now. So
Yeah, yeah. And I'll bring it back to Danny. Danny,
Yeah.
so we talked about how you opened up, but like how do you go back to back mile 3200 just like both with some pretty dang good times?
Wait, you talking about at Pineview?
Yeah, just like doing a double like that.
Dude, honestly, I'd say I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of I don't know. I mean, compared to a 5K, like doubling like that is somewhat simple, I guess. It's kind of like in the 32 particularly, I was kind of just that was straight muscle memory. I was kind of out of it for that race. That was a hard race, actually, one of the hardest I've done in a while. Little hiccups the night before, but it was I don't know, it was a fun weekend. So a lot of, belief going into it that, it's still gonna be a good race. So I think the majority of races, whether it's gonna be good or bad, starts in your head. So yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is directed towards one of you specifically, but what's the best brand of chocolate milk?
Dude, Nesquik. There's no other, bro. Strawberry milk too. I'm not a big fan of the chocolate milk. Go-to is strawberry.
Really? Not no
So
chocolate.
good. So good.
That's crazy. No. Bro,
It's
Yeah, I don't drink chocolate milk, so I would not know. I don't drink it very often, at least. So, what about you boys, Drew and Patrick? What you think?
I don't know. I'm not a like huge chocolate milk guy. I don't even know the brands. Like I'll just go to Publix and get the gallon one. If I even get it, I don't think it's not a rare or common item in our house. So not a huge chocolate milk guy.
bro, JoJo's gonna get sad now,
Yeah,
Patrick.
but strawberry
Bro, he's
milk
like
is foul.
standing
That's
out of
pretty
his seat.
disgusting.
oh my.
Look at him, bro. He's spinning back and forth. He's ready to
Dude,
go.
it's so good. You gotta try it. If you haven't tried it before, you can't hate on it yet.
I think I'm too old to try it, man.
Oh my.
What about you, Drew?
I drink like this I think it's just like Nestle Boost. I drink that after every run. So it's just like chocolate milk. I don't know if I've gone on a run without drinking it for like probably the past 2 years. So I just after every run.
Every single run, just go to.
Yeah, it's just like a little protein shake. I mean, it tastes like exactly like chocolate milk. So uh yeah, I always have to have it.
Yeah. And someone asked, could we see the race going into the 820s? I mean,
I would not be surprised if uh one or multiple people ran sub 8:30. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are capable of it, and whenever you just have a race that's as loaded as Arcadia is going to be this year, I would not be surprised if a lot of us broke it.
Yeah.
definitely.
I think it's not even like just us here. I think there's other guys that could push that barrier. I am it's gonna be so incredibly fast.
Mhm. I think a big thing too to realize is like, I mean, we got some of the great runners who are going to Arcadia on the podcast, but it's just like a sample size, as you said, of just the group is stacked. I mean, it's going to be fast, fast, fast. And looking at it too, I think Danny, you talked about it earlier, but like they put like so it's like a sardines in a can. Like it's pretty dang stacked in. So like I'm shocked there's no false starts or even like people falling. Like
Well, I think one guy fell last year during the race, which was it's kind of scary because yeah, like it is it's a lot of people, so you just got to be careful out there.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
they really pack you in.
bro, it's like a cross country race though. It's like I'm watching like Foot Locker NXN or any of that. Like, bro, not even actually. I'm not even gonna say is it champs this year. I'm
No,
blanking.
it's Foot Locker.
Foot Locker
Yeah,
this year,
Foot Locker this year.
bro. It's like watching. It's in. I don't know. It's just crazy. How do you all like get out in a race like that?
I mean, you kind of just have to get out kind of quick, but uh, you just have to be aware of how fast you're going out. You don't want to like go out in like a 60 and a 3200 and just uh be hurting the rest of the race. But you just have to be aware of like where you are, where people are, if somebody's behind you, if you're gonna cut somebody off by making a move and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I ask this on every single podcast since we have some new guests. But Drew, Danny, if you were not to be a runner, what would you be? Like sport wise.
I would probably be a swimmer because I swam up until like my sophomore year of high school, and that was like my go-to. Like I swam for 10 years, and I honestly thought I was going to be swimming my whole life. So, uh, running kind of took over in 10th grade. So,
What about you, Danny?
That's sweet. I'd definitely be like hitting the rock climbing grind, bro. I love rock climbing. It's like I haven't done it in a long time because of how much energy it takes, but I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah. Well, boys, thank you all for hopping on the podcast. And I mean, good luck. You guys are all going to kill it. So, yeah. Till our next lap, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.